coming.
Okay. Hello, doctor.
Good morning,
Good
Mr.
morning.
Smith. Nice to see you. I'm Dr. How can I help you today?
Doctor, I've just came to talk to you about my snoring.
Uh-huh.
I live alone, but every now and again, my friends stay with me, and then they say that I snore very badly. And
Okay.
also, yes, I've also been feeling quite tired every day. And
Oh,
one of my friends said that it might be something to do with my weight. And because he had
okay.
the same problem and he went to his doctor. The doctor said because of your weight gain, you snore a lot, and then that's why you're tired during the day. But I don't know what relevance there is, but
Okay.
yeah, that's what.
Okay. I'm so sorry that it must be frustrating for you, or maybe when tomorrow in daily time you feel sleepy. It is not good for continues your activity. Let me ask some more questions about this. When did it start?
It's been maybe in the last month. It's been worse, and I take a sleeping pill every maybe once a week or twice a week when I'm too tired, so
Uh-huh.
I can sleep. Uh,
And your mate reported that after using the sleep pills, maybe your snoring is get worse.
Perhaps I don't know. They
Uh-huh.
didn't say anything, but yeah, it's.
And how is affecting your daily life?
Yes, my work is actually being affected now because I'm so tired and I'm sleepy and I'm not right. I can't function very well.
Okay, let's see me if I can remember everything you said that you have a snoring around 1 month ago, and today you come here because you are worried about this symptom, and is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
And would you like me to check you about your weight and or maybe get any medication for improving your condition? Is that correct?
That's right. Yes, doctor.
Is okay. Let me explain you in detail. I think that it's likely to be a kind of breathless during sleep and caused by obstruction in your airway. Okay, and how much do you know about this?
It's obstruction. Well, I don't know. This is the first time I hear this. Uh,
Okay,
Yeah, I thought
okay.
it's the same as my mate who had the same thing. He said it's because of weight, but is it? You said breathlessness or obstruction?
Is when yes, I think that you are right because some reasons as such weight, overweight, not overweight, but increasing weight, and or maybe using alcohol or sleeping drugs cause this, and maybe during the sleeping you have not received enough oxygen.
Right.
And it's a kind of the constriction in your airway, and it causes strong adding sounds we call that snoring. Is it
Okay.
okay? And uh,
So, is there something
yeah.
we can do for that?
Yes. The uh, is a common condition for some people have a gain weight and we can use to change to advise them for changing your lifestyle, and I think that is good idea. I have one question. Do you drink alcohol or
Um, yes,
oh,
I drink a couple of beers after work with my mates.
okay. And it is a good idea to change your lifestyle for quit smoking or cut down on your
Uh,
alcohol consumption.
I don't
Uh,
smoke.
oh, okay, sorry. Cut down on your alcohol consumption and
Okay.
try to doing exercise because we need to you lost your weight, and it it would be helpful for your condition. Is it
So,
okay?
so if I lose weight, would that be sorted out?
Uh, Sorry.
If I lose weight, would that be sorted out?
Yes, yes, it is a great impact on your condition, and I think that is better to start your style of daily life and make it changes in your daily life. And do you think that you can manage this?
Yes, I think I could. Yes.
Sure, is okay.
Okay.
And just to check, what's your plan?
Yeah, just to lose weight and drink less.
Okay, and is there anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you, doctor.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I try to talk about everything you said in every cases.
Okay. So you didn't actually talk about CPAP medications for
Yeah,
uh, thyroid function,
yes.
using a
The end
mouse
of
guard.
the last bullet point, I cannot cover it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that if we are restricted in the formal time, I cannot cover the last two bullet points.
Okay. I mean, how about the questioning? Okay. Uh,
I think that the questioning is not bad, but I think that I ask more questions. Yes?
yeah. And you didn't mention anything about sleep study.
Mm, no, no.
No.
I
Okay.
think only I cannot cover the process of approach. Only try to about lifestyle
Okay.
change.
So, what was your feeling?
Uh,
How did you do?
uh, 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 as before, my weakness is about showing empathy and not doing chunking. And I try to use to show more empathy and chunking in the summarize, and after
Okay.
that in giving explanation.
Yeah. Before we go there, just how do you feel? Do you feel uh, what out of 10? How did you do?
Uh, uh, Honestly, during the speaking, I'm happy. I was happy, but
Okay.
after that, when I take a look to your role play, oh no, I'm not happy at all because I lost
Now,
so much
give me,
information.
give me your
Eight,
first feeling. Yeah.
first
8.
feeling nine, eight,
Okay.
nine. Yeah.
Okay. 8 or 9 out of 10. Okay. That was and what you did well. I mean, uh, you did a good rapport. You were structured.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes.
so the rapport was good. Information gathering. Uh, it could be done probably a bit differently. Exploring eyes and information giving. They were all good, but what could be done differently? Uh, you said showing empathy, uh, and then chunking and checking, and did you say anything else?
Uh, I try to do, yeah, show empathy. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right. Oh, that's what we call um, attentive listening skills. Okay, attentive listening skills. Okay. Uh, right. Uh, okay. Uh, I think one of the problems was that you weren't actually reacting to my questions. You were actually doing the role play um, as you had imagined before and you had prepared. Okay, because that is the most important part. Be reactive. Okay, be interactive. Uh, because I asked you, I said, so what can we do about this? And then you continue talking about the causes of the illness. But you
Okay.
actually, you don't need that. That is basically the interlocutor guides you through the consultation. Basically, when I'm saying that, okay, what can we do about it? I'm not talking about the causes anymore, okay? So it means that the cause, I'm convinced about the cause or whatever it is. I don't want to talk about that. Now I'm asking, okay, so what can we do? So that's when you need to start to say, okay, what we need to do is this: explain this uh, what you want the patient to do next: a sleep study to confirm diagnosis, make lifestyle changes, okay, maybe a
Yeah.
blood test to check your thyroid function and that sort of thing. So that's basically that's what I was expecting to hear. Okay,
Okay. I know.
so uh, do do not because if you're not interactive, they think you have memorized. Okay,
Okay. I
they
know.
don't want it. No memorization. They don't like it. They don't want you to memorize. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, so. Action plan. And the other thing was, what was the patient's idea?
The patient idea is about the weight. All of the condition is related to weight.
Okay, idea, snoring is due to weight. Okay, so what was the concern? Was he concerned about it?
Uh, concern is about weight. No.
Uh, concerned about, concern means worry. Was he worried
Yeah.
about anything?
Um, oh, I cannot find.
No, no particular concern, just tiredness the
Uh-huh.
next during the day. Okay,
Yes.
and expectation. What was the
Uh,
expectation?
get care for this
Uh, yeah, treatment
treat.
for snoring or weight. Okay, right. Basically, so what you do is um, you summarized. Okay, which is very good. But I don't want you to summarize the whole conversation. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, now, you know, when you summarize, you want to summarize the main points. Okay. That
Yes.
is, if you want to remember and say everything that the patient said, it would take 2, 3 minutes. So we don't want
Mm-hmm.
that. Okay. We don't want that much summarization. By summarization, we mean that pick up the main points. Okay. Uh, when you summarize, the best way to summarize is to say, okay, so this is what you think. Okay. Basically, you summarize the ice. So you see, you say, okay, so after you ask all your questions, okay, so you think that your snoring is due to the to your weight? Is that correct? Yes, that's right. Okay,
Mhm.
right, and basically this causes tiredness during the day. Is that all right? Yes, that's right. And now you're here to do something for it. Is that correct? Yes, correct. And then the patient says, okay, now what can we do about it? Okay, so basically, when you find out ice, then you actually summarize it and check it with the patient. Maybe you think ice is something else. The patient corrects you. So you say, okay, so you are here to lose your weight. Is that correct? And the patient, no, actually, it's nothing to do with my weight. I'm here for my snoring. My friend said it's because of my weight, but I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
So it means that you thought that the snoring, this is the patient's idea, but the patient is saying, no, I don't think it is for my weight. I think there's something else. So they correct you when you summarize.
Mhm.
Okay. So basically, when you're summarizing, you say, okay, so you mean you think that your snoring is because of your weight. And he says, well, that's what my friend said, my mate said, because he went to his doctor with the same problem. His doctor said it's because of weight. I'm not sure. Okay, so what do you think? Well, I don't know. That's why I'm here. Okay. Now, but the problem is that you feel tired during the day. That's correct. Yes. And then, basically, you want something to do for it. Is that right? Yes, that's correct. Okay.
Mhm.
So basically, when you summarize, you actually summarize the ice. That is basically the main points. We basically we uh, what we do for summarization is to summarize the main points. Okay, uh, good. Uh, and that will make your consultation very effective. Okay, so and because it saves a lot of time, uh, basically. Now, the whole consultation is about ice. Okay, remember what
Mhm.
we're looking for is ice, and then when you find it, you need to say, okay, so this is your idea, concern, expectation, and then you start to respond to ice. Okay, so that's the whole point. So whatever you do, you question and to get to ice, and then uh, check with patient, uh, that is summarize, and then uh, respond to ice. Okay, so the whole thing is about this. You ask questions to find the ice. When you find it, you check with the patient with summarization. When you summarize, then you start to respond to ice one by one. You say, okay, I agree with your idea, okay, but what you are concerned about is too much. You're too worried about that. And give your reasons with your evidence, with science, or with ethical principles and expectations. Well, what you're expecting is not possible, but we can do something similar, for example. Okay,
Okay.
or I think yes, you're right. We need to do something. So you respond to eyes based on evidence and ethics. Okay. Uh, so you're questioning to find the eyes. Okay. Then you check with the patient when you find it. Then you respond to eyes based on evidence and ethics.
We can ask directly about eyes of patients, or we try to find out.
We try to find
Indirectly.
out. We try to
Indirectly.
find out. Yes,
Okay.
yes. This is. I mean, the ICE is a technical word for us, so we don't actually use ICE with the
Oh,
patient. We,
yes, I know.
yeah, we don't say, well, what is your idea? What is your concern? What is your expectation? No, you don't
Yeah.
do that. Okay.
Okay.
Good. So. And then, so when you are responding to ICE, then you give options, basically. You say, based on evidence, first of all, we need to establish whether you have sleep apnea. So we need to run some tests. Then after that, then what we can do is to treat you. Treatment is weight loss, CPAP, checking thyroid test, and blood test, and that sort of thing. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, Good.